comes from Mario. He says, "Hi Chris, will the Everyday English program help me if I want to immigrate to another country, for example, the UK? And will it help me improve my scores on the IELTS exam?" Great question, Mario. The answer is yes. And this program will definitely help you if you want to immigrate to an English-speaking country, or even if you just want to go there as a tourist. It doesn't matter if it's the UK or another English-speaking country, this program will help with that. It'll also help anyone who wants to study in an English-speaking country at a university or a college there, or even people who want to get a high-paying job in an international company. A lot of international companies today require their managers to know and use English at work. And you might have to take an international exam like the IELTS exam or the TOEFL exam. And this program is going to help you with that too, because we help you improve your speaking skills. And those tests now have speaking sections on them that are really important. But by focusing on speaking in this program, you're actually going to improve your other English language skills as well. So, a lot of people don't know it, but when you improve your speaking, your other skills will also improve. And we've seen this happen with a lot of students that we've worked with, and we have a lot of data to back that up. So it's not just something that I'm saying. Your speaking scores on your exam will improve, but the other parts of the exam will improve too. So, and really the most important thing that you get from focusing on speaking, like you do in this program, is that the exam is going to be a lot easier for you, because you're going to use the language as it's meant to be used, as a tool, a tool for communication. So yeah, great. Great question. Thank you. Okay, next. Ahmed writes, "If I join right now, will I get a full month or only until the end of this month?" Okay, I understand what you're asking, Ahmed. The answer is that you'll get a full month. The day that you join doesn't really matter. You get a full 30 days from the day that you join. So if you join on the first day of the month, then you still get 30 days, until the next first of the month. So, some months have 31 days, so it might be 30 or 31, but you'll get a full month no matter what. Okay? Thanks, Ahmed. Good question. Okay, the next question comes from Pablo. Pablo says, "Hi, Chris. I want to know about the times of lessons. I work usually and want to know that I can be at the live lessons." Sure, Pablo, I understand. So here's what you can do. When you click on the button to join the program, the button that's next to this video, wherever you're seeing it, then it's probably on the right or under the bottom, somewhere around this video. So if you click that button, you're going to go over to a page, and on that page, you're going to, first of all, you're going to see the discount and the button that says join here for a discount. Okay, so at the bottom of that page, you're going to find a list of questions. And one of those questions is about when the lessons are. And there's a calendar where you can check and you can see when the lessons are going to happen. So, all of the lessons that have been planned for the next month, basically, you're going to be able to see them there. Also, that's where you're going to find the free downloads from this seminar. So for anyone who's been waiting for that, that's where they are. Great, okay. But yeah, let me remind you that this is the calendar for live lessons only. When you join, you also have access to hundreds, actually over 1,000 now, recorded lessons. So you can go watch those immediately and you don't have to wait for any schedule or time or anything like that. All right? And by the way, we usually add those recorded lessons a few hours after the lesson finishes. Okay, let's take another question. Next, Nadia writes, "Can I pay with a credit card or do I have to use PayPal?" Great question. Nadia, you can pay with a credit card, you can pay with a debit card, or you can pay with PayPal. You can use any of those. If you use a card, it has to be a Visa or a MasterCard. And you'll need to enter the name that's on the card and then, the card number, the expiration date, so the month and the year. And then you'll also need to enter the CVC, or on the back of the card, there's a code that you'll need to enter. So it's usually... Thanks for that, Annie. So it really depends. Each lesson is different. Sometimes there's only 2 or 3 students on the lesson, and sometimes there's 10 students. So yeah, so what we do is every lesson, we make sure that we split students into groups that are small enough where everyone will get chances to speak. So it doesn't really matter how many students join each lesson, because the part where you get to practice is always going to be in a small group. But yeah, sometimes it's different. If you go during the busiest times, there might be a lot of people there, but we try to have groups of about 10 people in each lesson. That's the ideal. That's the best for us. So that's a really good question. And this kind of size and how we do it, it helps everyone learn, because there's people from all over the world in this program with lots of different accents and different ways of speaking. And this is the most effective way to learn English, because when you study with just one person from one country, you might not understand people from another country. So you don't really understand the language in whole, right? You just understand one piece of it, one part. So it's great to speak with people from different parts of the world and hear how they use this language. Great question. And by the way, for everyone who's still here and still watching this seminar, I want to remind you that the more students who join this program, the more lessons we add. So imagine that tomorrow 100 new students join. That's okay. We're just going to add more lessons. So some of those people will come early in the morning, and some of them will come late at night, and some of them will come in the middle of the day, right? So there's going to be different lessons planned all day, so that no matter what time it's best for you, you can log onto the website, you can log into the program, you can join a live lesson, or you can watch a recorded lesson, or do whatever you want to do. But there's always going to be something available for you. So that's really the best thing about this program, is that you can join and you can practice at any time of the day. So don't be afraid that there's going to be too many students, because the more students there are, the more lessons there are. And the program just gets better when there's more people. So great. Okay, the next question comes from Priya. Priya asks, if I join right now with the discount, will I have to pay the full price next month? Great question. The answer is no. Priya, if you join right now with the discount, then you keep the discount as long as you stay in the program. So if you decide to stop, you stop, that's fine. But most people want to stay longer than 1 month. And if you join now, you have this discounted price. And that means that this month you get the discount, and then the next month you get the discount, and you get the discount for every month that you continue from now until you decide to stop. But if you join later, then you don't get this discount, and it's going to be a little more expensive. So I highly suggest joining right now and getting this discount before this seminar ends, because we're just doing this for a short time, for a limited time, and the price will go up later. And it's already gone up before, and it's going to go up again, because so many people have been joining this program, and it's really a great program. So thanks for that question, and I hope I answered you. Okay, let's take another question. There are a lot of questions today, really. The next one's from Alexander. He writes, can I pay in my currency with money from my country, or do I need to pay in dollars? Okay, good question. You can pay in any currency from any country. So you don't have to pay in dollars. You don't have to have a special bank account for dollars or anything like that. Just pay with the money from your country. That's fine. You can do that. And, you can check on Google right now. If you go to Google and you type in the exchange rate between your country's money and United States dollars, then you can see how much the discounted price will be in your money. Okay. Next, we have a question from Lily. Lily asks, are there any lessons about pronunciation or grammar? Yes, Lily, but we try to make it so that every lesson is a chance for you to get speaking practice. So that's really important for us. We want you to speak and speak and speak and have speaking practice with other students and with the professional teachers who work with us. So that's what makes this program so effective, really. There's topics, there's lessons about all kinds of topics, but we're always going to be practicing speaking. Okay, let's take one more question, and then we will finish this seminar, and I'll let you go download those